Hey, how you doing today? I am Tequila Coleman. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 steps on how to interpret your dream. Dreams are one of the ways how God speaks to us. And while you are standing for your God ordained love story, you're praying, you're asking God for confirmation. Dreams are going to be one of the ways how God will begin to answer your prayers and just download, and give you just revelation about your God ordained love story. So it's very important for you to know how to interpret your dream so that you don't miss what God is trying to communicate to you. Okay. Because one of the ways how you grow your faith in God, during this stance, and one of the ways how you grow your confidence in knowing that God is going to do exactly what he said is by paying attention to the dreams God give you. Because in the dream, God give us, he reveals mystery to us in our dream. He might give you a word of knowledge in your dream. He can reveal the plots of the enemy in your dream. He will show you dreams of like what is to happen or what is to come in the future. So he might even give you calling dreams. So you want to make sure that number one, I'm paying attention to the dreams that God has given me. And I'm learning how to interpret my dreams. Okay. So I'm going to be releasing videos on the channel, just teaching you all how to interpret your own dreams because God is communicating. God is speaking and he wants to talk to you about your God ordained love story. Okay. So let's talk about the 5 steps on how to interpret your dream. Number one, the first step is you want to record your dream. So go and get a notebook and a pen and just have it right next to your bed, okay? Because when God gives you dream, if it's in the middle of the night, and let's say you wake up in the middle of the night from your dream, um, you want to hurry up and roll over, record, write down whatever God has shown you in your dream, okay? Just in case you roll back over and go to sleep, right? You don't never want to wake up, and tell yourself, okay, I'll write it down, later on when I fully wake up. No, because you might forget. So always have a notebook and a pen right next to your bed. When God gives you a dream, the first thing you want to do when you wake up, hurry up and write your dream down. You want to record your dream. Okay, I like to put the date that God gave me the dream. Some people include the time. I don't. I just include the date, but you can include the time as well. And then go ahead and just begin to write down, everything God revealed to you in that dream. Okay, that's number one. The second step in interpreting your dream is now you want to ask yourself a series of questions. Okay. So, did I see any people in my dream? And if you did see some people in your dream, do I know these people? You know, um, who does these individuals represent to me, right? You might see your mother in your dream. You might see your cousin in the dream, right? You might see people you follow online in your dream, right? You want to write these things down because let's say you are following an influencer online and that same influencer shows up in your dream. Well, sometimes God shows up in our dream as an authority figure, right? So he will use the people you are familiar with, the people you follow and watch online to show up, right? To communicate a message to you. Okay. So you want to ask yourself a series of questions. Do I see any people in my dream? If so, who are they? Okay. What do they represent to me? Right. Do I see any numbers, in my dream? If so, write these numbers down. Okay, because some of these numbers can be Bible verses. Some of these numbers, God could just be trying to communicate a message to you, right? Do I see any colors? What colors do I see in my dream? Is this a dark dream, right? Because darkness can represent, the devil, like sin or whatever, or mystery, right? So you want to make sure you're paying attention to the colors in your dream. If it's colorful, then you know that dream is from God because God is creative, right? And the devil, he's just full of darkness, right? So pay attention to the colors you are seeing in your dream. Where was I at in my dream? Was I at home? Was I at the house I grew up in? Was I, were I at the mall? You know, like where were you at in your dream? Were you in a hotel? Where, like really try to like zone in on the exact place you were at in your dream. Were you at an airport, in line? And if so, you want to write all these things down. Okay. Were you participating in your dreams? So here's the thing. Sometimes God will give you dreams where it's other people in your dreams, but they don't see you, right? So that's like an observation dream. God is allowing you to see or observe what is going on, right? In your life or whoever life he's showing you, right? So you want to ask yourself, am I observing, things that's going on in this dream, or am I participating in this dream, right? You participating in the dream when you're actually talking to the people in your dream, or you might see yourself doing things, or people recognize you in your dream. Okay. So you want to ask yourself a series of questions. Okay. This will help you move into like really interpreting your dream. Okay. Like really flushing it out. And then you want to take your dream scene by scene. So sometimes God will give us dreams where we are in the house. Okay. What part of the house were you at? Were you in the bedroom? Were you in the basement? Were you in the bathroom? Bathroom dreams are cleansing. That's like God is going to do like it could be deliverance. It could just be like a spiritual cleansing, right? Were you in the living room or the kitchen, right? Kitchen dreams, God is cooking something up, okay? So you want to begin to identify, break down each scene. Were you at a school? Okay. Were you in the principal's office? Like, where were you at? Were you in the parking lot? Okay. Break your scenes down so that it gives you more clarity. Okay. Number three, the third step in interpreting your dream is, how did you feel in the dream? So you want to pay attention to how you are feeling in your dream. Okay. Were you scared, or were you happy or excited? Right. God gave me a dream the other day. I think I caused the dream to not finish because I was so excited from what he showed me. I jumped up out of my sleep and I just hurried up and wrote the dream down, right? But how do you feel in your dream? When the devil is trying to torment the children, because he will give the devil will try to encounter he will encounter our children in their dreams, and he give them nightmares, try to make them fearful, so that they can shut down that dream realm, right? Because he see that they have a prophetic, calling on their life, right? So you want to pay attention to how do I feel in this dream? Am I scared? Am I fearful? Or do I feel peace, right? How do I feel when I wake up from the dream, right? Pay attention to that, because that's usually how I'm able to discern whether this is a dream from God or a dream from the devil. As soon as I wake up, I pay attention to how I am feeling. Okay. Number four, the fourth way how to interpret your dream is, I want you to ask yourself. So after you have recorded your dream, you ask yourself a series of questions. You writing down how you felt in the dream and how you felt after you woke up. Okay, what do you think this dream means? What do you think? What was your first initial thought when you woke up from that dream? Did you think, God was trying to say to you? Write that down, okay? And then we're going to move into number five, because interpretation comes from the Lord. So you always want to take your dreams back to the Lord and ask God, okay, God, I wrote my dream down, but I need some more help in, when interpreting this dream, can you give me the interpretation for this dream? And God will lead you into the answer. Okay. We always want to use scriptures to help us to interpret our dreams. So if you see any dogs in your dream, go to Google and type in scriptures on dogs and see what it say, right? If you see rainbows in your dream, go to Google, type in scriptures on rainbow, right? You always want to refer back to the scriptures first, okay, the Bible, to see what does this mean, okay? Because again, God is trying to communicate a message to you concerning your life, and what's going on in your in particular situations. Okay, so understand interpretation comes from the Lord. He is always communicating. This is something I want everyone to just really grow in, get in the habit of just going through these 5-step process on interpreting your dreams, okay, the more you go through this process and you begin to move into, interpreting your dreams, the more you're going to grow. Okay. That is the goal here. I want to see everyone growing in their dream, growing in dream interpretation, so that you don't miss what God is saying to you, because he wants to speak to you while you are standing and praying for your for this God ordained love story. Okay. So that is it. I am Tequila Coleman. I'll talk to you all real soon. Take care.